Hi everyone, today I'm going to work on replacing this light up here. Now there's a few reasons why I want to replace it. Firstly, whoever was here before me lost the cover that goes over the plate, so it looks pretty awful. I turn it off so you can have a better look. So you can see it doesn't look too great. The next thing is that it's a CFL bulb, and you see how long it takes to start. Sometimes it takes even longer. I already tried replacing the little starter thing. I've replaced the bulb. It doesn't seem to matter. It just doesn't work very well. So what I'm looking to replace it with is this NXLED. Now, I got this from Handyman, and they told me it has a 5-year warranty, so that's pretty cool. That means I don't have to worry about replacing this for at least 5 years. It's 18 watts, I believe, which they say is equivalent to 32 watt CFL. Another problem is I can't use this room for recording because the flicker created from the CFL. I can make adjustments to my camera which kind of help, but it's not great, so that's another reason why I want to replace the CFL with an LED bulb. So let's go to my table, open this up and have a look at what's inside. So the original price of this is, let's see, 189975, so nearly 2,000 peso, pretty expensive. But they had a discount in Handyman. It was either 30% or 40%, pretty significant, so I decided to go for it. So let's open it up and have a look inside. So when you get it, you'll feel that it weighs pretty much nothing. It's so light, it has no weight to it. This is a metal plate, and you can see the specs here, so let's have a look. NXLED Ceiling Lamp, 1620 lumens output, input anywhere from AC 86 volts up to 265 volts, so that's pretty good, and 18 watts of LED. You have this cover here, which is a diffuser, and you can just slide that and then you can open it up. Now, I looked at some other brands of LED ceiling lamps, and what they do is they have an LED strip that goes around the inside. Now that's good and bad. It's good because it's very easy to buy those LED strips and replace, but I don't know, I feel like this is something more modern, these SMD LEDs. As you can see in the middle here we have our driver. It's only rated for 18 watts, and of course this is 18 watts of LED. It takes AC in and then outputs DC. So pretty basic, very easy to wire up. You just have your live and neutral from your AC, and that's pretty much it. Screw it into the ceiling. Now, before I actually wire this in, I want to hook this up to my watt meter and see if it really is 18 watts, because you never really know unless you measure it. So let's see if this truly is 18 watts. So now I've connected a plug straight to the light. I've got my watt meter. We're going to plug it in and see how much power it consumes. Okay, so we're currently, let me turn the light over so you'll be able to see, because the light is blinding the camera. So we're currently measuring around 17.5 watts. So that's not too bad. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. I'm happy that it's really giving off 18 watts. Now, when you think about the cost of this and what's actually involved, I don't think it needs to be so expensive. It's just a piece of metal and then the plastic diffuser, a basic PCB that holds the SMD LEDs, and a small driver. And I expect if we open that we're not going to see much inside. So I guess it's just because there's not much competition. And they're probably not going to sell as many because with a 5-year warranty you're not going to be replacing these very often. Now this is something interesting. I have the switch turned off, so you can see my watt meter's off and none of the LEDs light up. But if I touch the metal to ground it, you'll see that they light up, just faintly, but they do light up. As for the quality of the work here, it's okay. I mean, you've got some leftover flux here where they soldered the wires. Some of the LEDs are kind of wonky and not exactly perfect like this one, but overall, you know, it's good enough. I have no doubt that it will work for a very long time. So let's install this thing and see how well it works. So the first thing I did was turn off the breaker to this so I don't have to worry about getting electrocuted. So let's try and remove the old one. Sorry if this is a bit dark, but we've got the old one off. You can see it has a Phillips driver inside, and it smells pretty crusty, kind of like burning, so that's probably been there for many years. Here we have the starter and the bulb and the bit that screws in. It's all pretty old crusty stuff, not very good. But coming out of the ceiling now, we have our AC live and neutral, so we can wire that in for our new LED. So the LED one comes with this little connector here, and basically you squeeze it, pushing your wire, and it clamps down. Very simple to use. The only negative thing about this is they don't give you screws to put it into the ceiling. Now I'm just going to use regular black screws, but I don't know, put some in the box maybe, it would be nice, right? Now I want to twist these wires, but I'm not willing to touch them until I check with a multimeter, because although I've turned off the breaker, I'd still rather be safe than sorry. Okay, there's nothing there. Good. So that's one wire in. Let's push the other one. And there we go. That's now hooked up to the AC. It would be nice if this had a curve to it so that you could put this on and just have this connector above instead of having to be forced to put it into the ceiling. Okay, so that's now in place. So now you can see the LED came on. It's really bright. It's even brighter than I expected. I'm going to get the cover to put over the top of it. There we go. Still have to put some paint around here to hide the old marks, but it looks pretty good. So here you can see the new LED light. Looks really nice. I'll put a little bit of white paint around to touch up where the old light was. Let's turn it on. And you know what I like about that? I press the switch, the light comes on. I don't have to wait ages for this piece of junk to like warm up and to get the bulb going. So there you go, that's the NXLED. It's on sale at the moment at Handyman, so you might want to get yourself down there. What benefits do I have? Well, I'm using less power because it's LED. I'm generating less heat. This one used to pump off a lot of heat. When I flick the switch, it comes on straight away, which is nice. If I'm recording in this room, there's no more flicker, like a high frequency flicker for my camera. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Check it out. If you enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe.